Right, welcome everybody to another Pioneer League. Going to be running some Quintorius through again today. Pretty standard list. I think the 60 is pretty stock. Nothing too dissimilar to what we've run before. Just trying a few things in the sideboard. Got a Mirrorshell Crab, which is usually the third reduced to Rubble. Just trying it. It's an uncounterable. Like counter spell if you like, and it could also counter abilities, but you don't get the Rubble side. You obviously do get the opportunity to cast a 7 mana crab with ward 3, but probably not going to come up. Also trying a Horned Loch-Whale, just good against like an aggressive deck. Get to put a attacking creature on top or bottom of the library, and then it's an adventure, so you can also cast the other side with just a flash 6/6 with ward 2. So yeah, gonna give that a go. See how we do. I got a RCQ this weekend, so gonna be running this through there. Don't know the exact list, but it will be obviously very similar to this. So thanks everyone for tuning in and watching. I hope everyone's doing very well wherever you're watching from. Please do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. It does mean a lot to support the channel. Playing still quite a lot of Pioneer at the moment, just with it being RCQ season, sort of bouncing around, usually between Amalia and Quintorius for the competitive stuff, but also probably going to play some other bits and pieces as well. But also playing a lot of Modern, given that it's Modern Horizons 3 has just been released. So if you do want to see some different MH3 stuff, do check it out. But for now, let's see how we get on. We're playing first, which is good. Reveal Keruga. No companion on the other side. This hand is okay. It doesn't have a plains, is the only thing. But we've got a lot of interaction for stuff. I think we're going to keep it. Yeah, we just need to draw a couple of lands. But we run 27 land, as well as any of the search ones are good here as well. Okay, we're against green ramp by the look of it. Well, there's our plains. So do we want to play the plains here? I don't think so. I think they're more likely to play like a mana creature, Llanowar Elves. Okay, so now we'll play the plains. So we do need to find another land. Okay, that makes sense. So we just pass. Land would be good. Yeah, there's the land. Okay, so just play a tap land. So hopefully this tap out and we win the game next turn. Oh, I should have played that untapped. Okay, that's fine. We can just let that go, and then we win the game next turn with Quintorius. Okay, there's a Llanowar Elves, that's fine. Don't need to do anything. Don't need to show the opponent any of our deck. Start the loop. Hitting Spark Double first is always appreciated. Let's just deal a lot more damage. Okay. Copy this one. Deal you 6. and deal you 8. Okay, so winning the game there on turn 5, didn't actually cast any other spells apart from Quintorius. So we're against mono green. So I think we just want to go really quickly. I don't actually think we want to change much potentially. The things I'd consider would be like counter spells, or the whale, or the virtues to kill. Like Llanowar elves, but what are they better than? We like the ramp, so we want all of this stuff. We could consider cutting some armadillos, but I think it's just fine. I think I'm just gonna resubmit. Right, Keruga again. This is okay. It's not the best, but we've got the ability to kill a creature and then ramp into Carnosaur potentially. Right, so we just need double red next turn, so we can just go Sacred Foundry. Boseiju's not a bad one to have either. Ooh, the Stone Brain's annoying. We could just... we can't Boseiju that unless we draw. Yeah, okay. So, maybe we should have done that. I'm just gonna... Oh, not Bedazzle. It's gonna kill one of their creatures here. But we're just after slowing them down. And then... what's this? Reveal a permanent card. Castle Garen Brig. Okay. They're gonna... they don't Stone Brain us this turn. If we draw a forest, we can punish them with... Okay, no forest. I think now we're meant to just play Boseiju. Because that kind of forces them to Stone Brain next turn anyway. So we got Double Mountain. We don't have a forest at the moment. Got the swamp here. Yeah, let's get a forest. What's this turn into? Okay, big dino. Okay, so they're just going to tick up and then Stone Brain us, I'd imagine. But we can still we can still make a hell of a lot of power with Carnosaur. It's got 3 cards in hand. So this turn we're probably just going to make a load of mana, go Beanstalk Giant. We'll go Beanstalk Giant, hold up Armadillo. They did miss a land. We could consider just killing this, but I think we want to Carnosaur next turn. So let's just go Fertile Footsteps. Actually, you might want to cycle this land, so I might just get a swamp and then play an island. Maybe just play the Fabled Passage. They don't know about the island. And then next turn we'll play the Carnosaur. If they don't have another Stone Brain. So I'm just going to cycle the Armadillo here. Sorry, cycle the land. So we've got double forest. Don't think we need anything specific, so I'll just go and get another plains. Cycle the land. Because yeah, if we find a binding, we're binding the Kiora. Yep. So ideally what we want to do is hit actually it doesn't matter, we're just just bringing all of these in as copies of Carnosaur. I was going to say we could bring one in as a copy of Kiora or something, but I think we just want to make as many Carnosaurs as we can. I guess the last one we might have copied Kiora. Okay, that's in our entire deck. Play an island. Pass the turn. So what's that? 40 to 49 power. Oh, plus another 4. So 53 power. I don't think there's anything in the opponent's deck that gets them out of this, but I could well be wrong. Whatever it is, Storm the Festival definitely helps. Okay, that comes in tapped. Yep. Okay, so I think Mono Green's a pretty good match. Like, they kind of do their thing, we do our thing, but our thing is generally a turn quicker, and we have more ways to interact with them. So yeah, good to get the win there. See you for round 2. Right, I have Keruga on the draw here. Have to mulligan this one lander. See if we can find a decent 6. Mulligan. These hands are just annoying. Like, it's like, I'm gonna mulligan again. Opponent's mull to 5. I feel like it might be Lotus or something. Okay, well, we'll keep this one. Page on breast. Okay, so we put back Triome. I think I'm going to put back Binding. Opponent's mull to 4. Opponent's called Combo Man as well, so could add credence to the fact that they might be on a combo deck. Okay, they've started on 4. Lair of the Hydra. Oh, okay, so I wish I kept that Binding really, but, well, maybe not. Okay, so looks like, yeah, mono green again. Okay, Kiora. So fast start here, but only 1 card in hand. Okay, Tanuki's not bad. Yeah, I wish we kept the Binding and then drawn the Tanuki, but can't have it all. 2 cards in hand for the opponent, but they kind of need lands and gas. Okay, attacking with these Mystic is good for us. We'll shock that one in. Go and grab an island with the Tanuki. Okay, draw another elf. So they must have an expensive spell in hand. Let's grab an island in case you draw a binding. Okay, giant. So let's just go play the land. Yep, play the land. Might as well cast this one. Does it matter? Plains. We've got all the islands we can get. Yeah, it doesn't really matter here. So I'm just going to get another mountain. Pass the turn. Maybe we should have held up mana instead and channeled the Tanuki. So opponent has access. If they find a land, they could go land 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. They've got 3 cards in hand. Okay, they hard cast a Leyline of the Guild Pact, which is, yeah, I mean, we just win the game now. We have drawn 2 of these, but I think we should still be okay. Hopefully we hit Quintorius first. We do. And then hopefully we hit... Okay, opponents. Done us a favour and conceded. I think we still have enough because it's 2, then 4. Although if we don't hit, if we hit Clever Impersonator first, it's not as good. But yeah, there's just no way coming back. Even if we drain them for a bunch and make a load of Carnosaurs or 2 Carnosaurs, that's fine. So I think same as last time. We're just gonna resubmit. Okay, Keruga again. I think we're gonna mulligan this one. Like, it wins the game on turn 6, but likely dead by then if the opponent keeps any sort of decent hand. Again, like, it kills a turn 1 dork, but then we're just not doing anything. We'll go to 5. This is better. Bottom spark double. We definitely need these 3 cards. We want to get planes with this, but then that does allow us to binding on 3, so I think we get rid of Bedazzle. Or we could get mountain and kill it. No, this is just more flexible, yeah, so get rid of this one. Because binding can potentially take care of like a Stone Brain or a Leyline. This is a little bit concerning if they have the Nykthos. Okay, Triome is good. So if we find a basic plains, okay, they've got 1 card in hand. If we find a way to kill one of these, which we don't, we'll see what they find. Nykthos is scary, but they do only have 1 card in hand now. Okay, they're just making a Hydra, which is fine, especially with this Armadillo in hand. Go and grab planes. And I think we're just going to Binding the Kiora. But they didn't have the mana last time. Don't want them drawing cards and stuff. Like if they've got like a 7-drop or something in hand. Could be that they have another Kiora, I suppose. But we've drawn the other binding, so I think that's fine. If they just play another Kiora and attack us for 2, we're fine with that. Okay, they do the Trailblazer. They don't attack. Oh, I wonder if they have Boseiju. So binding costs 2, so that's actually a pretty good draw. We are going to need to find another land. I think they might have Boseiju. But we're fine with them Boseijuing. Okay, so that gets us our extra land. So let's grab, does it matter? Oh, I guess we grab Mountain. And then they've got the Trailblazer coming down. Add 1 mana. Whenever another creature with power 4 or greater. Okay, so it doesn't trigger itself. So we're just going to go Binding the Kiora again, because then they don't get to draw a card. And then I think I'm just killing one of these. Just cut them off as much mana as possible. They're going to play this, make a mana, but then... Okay. So yeah, that should just be a win for us. It's going to slam Quintorius next turn. Okay, they make a lair and then we just Quintorius them this turn. So yeah, I think worth mulliganing fairly aggressively in this matchup. Make sure we can actually do stuff. Spark double, I think that's, yeah, we should be fine. Opponent is kind enough to concede. Okay, so 2 quick wins against Mono Green. I think I've seen that on Goldfish, Mono Green is way up there now in the top sort of, well, on Goldfish it's one of the top 4 or 5, I think. So don't be surprised to see a bit more of that, especially I guess people had a lot of the deck before Khan got banned. Okay, so yeah, we get to play first this game. And we're going to... Oh, we're against the Mirror. So it's probably the Mirror. Being on the play, I think I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this sounds great. So we've got 3 lands. We can convert these 2 into 2 more, potentially. Is there anything we might want to binding? I mean, it's to stop their combo. We're quite likely to find a land. I think I'm actually going to bottom one of these Beanstalk Giants. Because binding actually is able to stop their binding on our Quintorius as well. So yeah, I'm just going to bottom one of these Beanstalk Giants. Hopefully find some more lands. But yeah, we run a lot of land. It's not definitely the Mirror. It could be like Fires or something. But yeah, I think the Mirror is most likely. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep bottom Giant. Opponent's kept 7. play our Triome. So we're going to want to go and get, I mean, Island is probably the one. Well, not anymore. Actually allows us to binding for 1 mana, which is good, and it's our land. Okay, they shock in. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to go Fertile Footsteps. We can actually just get planes, right? Allows us to hold up binding, that we probably don't need it. So if the opponent leaves up white mana next turn, we're not going to go for it until the turn afterwards. So yeah, it's the mirror. Actually, if they leave up any mana at all... Okay, this could be Beanstalk Giant as well. So now, assuming this is plains, yeah, okay, so we go for it the turn after next. Okay, Tanuki's not bad. So we just go land, pass. I'm going to channel a Tanuki, I think, just to get a bit of extra mana. Maybe we meant to add Keruga there. Yeah, it's a weird kind of game now of who wants to go for it first. Channel here. We don't need swamp. I'm just going to get another forest. I think doesn't really matter. Okay, so we'll add Keruga. And we'll play an Overgrown Tomb tapped with the idea... I mean, the opponent could just win the game this turn if they have untapped land, Quintorius, binding. I mean, now they don't even need the untapped land, so they just need Quintorius and binding here. Wins the game. They shock in. Just play Beanstalk Giant. This doesn't look good for us. They hit Spark Double. I wonder if we're meant to let that go. So you go Spark Double this, and then I think we just let that go until they hit Quintorius, because if they don't hit Quintorius for 8, okay, there's Quintorius. Okay, so we'll cast Binding, and they'll cast Binding back. Oh, we weren't meant to do that, right? Oh, yeah, that was stupid. I needed to Binding this one. Yeah, I forget they can just bring this in as a copy of these. What I was trying to do is get them to whiff and not be able to quite kill us. But they probably have enough now. Okay, they hit Quintorius. We've got 4 copies left. Yeah, that's quite rough. They hit the Impersonator first, which is good for us. They got 3 copies left, so... Three copies of deal 2, then 4, then 6. So potentially not dead. I think this line was potentially better if they have exactly Leyline Binding. Okay, so they've gone through... Okay, well... Yeah, they are out of copies. So we just jam and hope for the best. But I assume they would have bindinged. Ugh, Impersonator's annoying. Oh, I guess we bring it in as a copy of one of their Carnosaurs. That's actually a really good one to find. So let's bring it in as a copy of Carnosaur. Cast another Quintorius. Keep the bigger one. Okay, so we need to hit a spark double really quite sharpish. There we go. Cast the spark double. Okay, so they do have the binding, so they've gone for a similar route to us. Okay, bring it in as a copy of this. Cast another one. So we're quite lucky to hit that Impersonator first. I think now we just bring it in as a copy of Quintorius. So come, yeah, copy this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. How many? So this is a Clever Impersonator. So we've gone through all the Clever Impersonators. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our last copy. But we can get another Quintorius by copying. So might as well copy one of these. Yeah. Bring in another Quintorius. Dome the opponent for some more damage. Keep the new one. So that's one. So that is all our copies. So we just plus as well. Play a land. Well, pass the turn. So we're ahead. If the opponent attacks, we trade off at least some number of the Carnosaurs. Weird one. Yeah, so we both had binding. We both went for a bit of a weird spot. But they did have the binding, so if we had gone for the binding on Trumpeting Carnosaur, we do just lose that game, that turn. So just had to. I think that actually turned out to be I don't know, it all depends on whether we thought, you know, how much it was guaranteed they had binding, but given they shocked in and stuff, I think it was a fair bet. So we just had to go for the binding on Quintorius and hope they whiff. It's like, yeah, hope they go, just make it, given that we had the win next turn with binding backup. When it goes to attacks, they're attacking everything at us. So we want to go, yeah, we'll block at least some of these. Yeah, might as well block. Actually, might as well block here. Like we could take this amount of damage. I guess they could Beanstalk Giant. Maybe we went to just trade, given that we're ahead and we have the ability to cast Keruga. But like this wins the game next turn, so they're attacking for. I think we do that. What's this? So it's an 8/7. These are 7/6s. So we want, yeah, something like that. Take 7, keep 1 around. They get to keep 1 around. Oh, I guess they might have a clone in hand because they stopped. So they definitely have a clone in hand. So 1, 2, 3. They might have 2 clones in hand. Maybe we're meant to just trade everything. I think I'm just going to trade everything off here. Because I think they have a clone effect in hand. At least one. Okay, they make a 3/2. I guess they can. They can do a Quintorius next turn. Yeah, okay, so don't know, I feel like they have the Impersonator in hand, potentially. Okay, they add Keruga. Okay, not great. But we'll play the Forest, use it to cast our Keruga. Yeah. Draw 3. Okay. So I guess we just plus 1, 2. Yeah. So we just go plus. I could have cast Beanstalk Giant there, I guess. I'll play the. Oh, no, played land already, right? Okay. Well, they're going to ultimate, is the problem. Actually, that probably just wins. Oh, they can ultimate both? Yeah, that's probably good enough. I was probably not meant to attack. Not meant to. Yeah, I wasn't meant to block there. I think that probably lost us the game. Because they go ultimate this one, and then cast. They can't cast that much. They get red for each one, so they've got 8. So they'll have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 mana. They can cast like 4 clones. Yeah, that's going to be good enough. Because this isn't legendary. Now they ultimate this one. Although they do have less mana. Surprised they're not ultimating there. They've still got 12 mana, so they can go clone, 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 which domes us for quite a lot. It's probably still enough to win the game. Okay. Very surprised they've done that. Oh, maybe they're just going for killing our Quintorius? Okay, they do that. Oh, they only get red mana though. That is true. They only get red mana. Oh, I guess they could just cast Bedeck over and over again. They could also cast Bedazzle, kill a land, deal 2 to this Quintorius. They could also cast Keruga here, I guess. Don't know, I feel like the win might have been possible. How much blue mana did they have? One. Then they had 2 blue mana, I guess. Okay, there's Carnosaur. But I think that's fine. So you can cast them this turn. Oh, they hit another Quintorius. That's rough. Although they will have to sacrifice one. Oh no, wait. Yeah, they've got to sacrifice one of these, right? Yeah. Is it this turn? Yeah, so they can, if we block with Keruga. Okay, so the ultimate again. Okay. They might just go Bedeck, attack, but then we kill these. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Do we block? Bedeck. So definitely killing this one. Do we kill the other one to keep our Keruga around? But like we can cast it with Quintorius. I feel like this is probably fine. Let's let that die. to say, what Delirium again. So I'm going to cycle the Armadillo to add an extra creature into the graveyard. And we'll go and get Island, because we want to be able to cast as many clones as we can. Okay, so play the Island. Let's go. Yeah. I think we just exile everything. Make a load of red mana. Maybe we're meant to keep something in there. Right, I suppose we should probably plan out the turn. Although we're going to be casting this Beanstalk Giant. How much mana do we actually need? Well, this is definitely plussing. Okay, so I think we go... we want to cast Keruga. What about if we go Keruga, Spark Double? I think we just exile all of them. God, it's hard to see on Modo. Okay, so we do all of them. We've got 10 red mana. Okay, so let's start going. So we could cast... let's cast a Quintorius. Because that way we get the most value. Then go Spark Double. Oh, we can just start copying Quintorius. Then go Spark Double again. Deals 6 damage. Copy Quint. And then... so we could go Impersonator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we don't quite have enough to do 2 more. So I think we just go... Bedeck, kill their thing, cast Keruga. Just want to draw a load of cards. Oh, hold on. Oh, we could have gone... oh no, this is fine. Yeah, we draw the cards and then we cast Bedazzle, which just kills them. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Bedeck, kill this, and then that's just enough. Oh, wild. Okay, so we're behind on time, unfortunately. Yeah, I just didn't, I was just rushing a little bit there. Didn't quite see it, but yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... game 2. I don't think games like that are usually that long. So what do we want against... what do we want in for the mirror? Bedeck's come out. Want all the counter spells. Thought Distortion's not that great against us. We could consider the Whale. Could consider... I think it's just one of Shark Typhoon. I think keeping like the armadillos in and stuff are fine. Yeah, let's just go with that. But you just want to be hitting your land drops every turn. What a game, though. Yeah, so that last bit there, I should have just gone, like, just start casting more and more spells. Not worry about... Well, Keruga was a spell, I suppose. This hand is okay. Like, it has... Yeah, actually, yeah, this sounds really good. Like, it has enough to binding. It's got some ramp. You know, we've got essentially 3 lands. Want to play fairly swiftly through this one. Okay, opponent's on a bit of a weird mana, but that probably means they have the armadillo. That's tempting to play that. Tapped. I think I'm just going to play that one tapped. I doubt there's anything you want to binding here. Okay, they play forest, they don't channel. There's Fertile Footsteps. So yeah, now we have to hold up binding. I guess we can Beanstalk Giant as well, actually. So let's go Beanstalk Giant, hold up plains. The land from Fertile Footsteps coming in untapped is just wild to me. Opponent. Okay, they cast another Fertile Footsteps, which indicates they don't have another land. So yeah, we're just going to do a bit of ramping ourselves. Okay, armadillo. So let's go... Actually, what I'm going to do is just go tap land and then channel Tanuki. Yeah. Because what we... Yeah, we want to eventually be able to play around... okay, another armadillo. So that probably means they have binding. Because they could have played an additional land that turn. Yeah, so don't go for it here. I suppose actually if we'd gone for... If we'd gone for Beanstalk Giant, then we could have gone Carnosaur hold up. What do we need? Let's grab another forest, I think. Yeah, we could have gone Carnosaur hold up, but it's okay. Okay, another land is okay. Let's go. I'm just going to discard this though, so we can cycle. We've got enough island. Play the mountain. Pass the turn, because we want to keep hitting our land drops in order to play around reduced to rubble or the crab as well. Okay, opponent misses another land, so we can go cycle a Triome, cycle this one, make sure we hit our lands. Okay, Spark Double, not the greatest draw. Let's go Fertile Footsteps. Going to be running out of land soon. Just grab another island. I think we'll do that again. Get a forest. Then pass the turn so we can binding, paying for crab. Okay, opponent channels. But here we're still dead to like Quintorius hold up binding. Maybe we meant to go for it while they only had one white actually. So this is the same deal. Hit Spark Double. Again, I think we do the same thing. We're at 26 life. Hopefully they... Yeah, I think it's the same situation here. Yeah, Impersonator. So they probably haven't got enough to kill us now. And then next turn we just go Carnosaur. Binding their binding. Okay, they find Quintorius, but they've used 3 copies. So they have 3 more, so this will deal us 2, then 4, then 6, but then we come back with... I think we just let this go. Maybe that's wrong. We can potentially deal if we hit in the right order, although we have drawn a Spark Double unfortunately. Okay, so they've got one in hand as well by the look of it. Okay, we just find Quintorius. Is that better than just... Okay, I guess we go Quintorius and then just cast Spark Double. They go binding. We go binding. Binding hit their binding. Okay. Hopefully this is enough. A copy here. Might as well keep that one on 5 actually. Here. So we've got 3 more clones, which I think should be enough damage. Hit the Impersonator. I think we should have 1 more, which will be just enough. Copy the legendary, non-legendary one. I think we should have 1 more. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just in time. That was yeah, good games. Very very close, and weirdly it worked out that I don't know. Let me know if you've got any different opinions, but it worked out quite well for us not going for the binding right away, especially when they're representing binding. Like, you just let them kind of do some stuff. We were at quite a lot of life anyway, and then yeah. Okay, well, we're 3-0. Let's go for the next round. Okay, let's play first here. Put Keruga into the not command zone, revealed zone. These hands, it's just like you. It's got a lot of ramp. We've got a lot of lands. We've got some interaction. I think we'll keep it and just hope to find Quintorius or Carnosaur. So lead off with Indatha. That allows us to binding on turn 2 if we want. Watery Grave tapped. Okay. Definitely possible that we're meant to just play a Stomping Ground there, given the amount of lands we've got. You know, we might want to cycle. But getting Island into play is quite good, I suppose. Okay, so it's blue-black. There's a few blue-black decks. Could be Control, although that's less likely with Dark Slick Shores. Could be Rogues. Could be that there's a few what's it called, like Ledger Shreddery draw cards type decks, I think, as well. There's also Grixis Phoenix. Okay, opponent Thought Seizes. I'm just going to channel in response. We've got loads of mountain, got loads of forest. Just grab another plains. Did you add more likelihood that it's control? That they do fairly often play Thoughtseize these days. Our hand's like fine into Thoughtseize. Okay, they take Beanstalk Giant. Okay, so I think this is blue-black control, which I think is probably a poor matchup pre-board. Okay, so I'll play the Stomping Ground. I'm just going to add Keruga. Okay, we draw a card. So they are sometimes on like Narset, Days Undoing. Okay, another Thoughtseize. We're just going to start casting some of our big dumb creatures. So notably, Control is now playing a lot of new spree cards from Outlaws. Like there's the one that's like counterspell and they can loot. There's several. Okay, I'm just gonna start playing Armadillo. Well, yeah, this is fine. I probably wouldn't do this if they had one more mana, because they could go Narset Days Undoing. This is like Ward 3 is okay, but they probably have Shieldred's Edict in the deck. They could also have Deadly Cover Up, which would be a bit rough. They're using Field of Ruin potentially. Nope, they make a shark, which is fine. So yeah, they could deadly cover up name Quintorius here, would be rather annoying. Opponent going for something here. They play a Shipwreck Marsh. They've got 6 cards in hand. So if they tap out for deadly cover up, I don't know, we can punish them with Carnosaur, but like they do run more board wipes. Looks like it might be deadly cover up, yeah. So kill everything and then name. I'm assuming Quintorius, but okay, they actually exile Spark Double, which is interesting. Bedazzle's interesting as well. Do we just blow up a land? No, I don't think so. Is it? I really want to. I'm going to draw a card. Okay, we just pass. I don't think I'm channeling the Tanuki. Xander's Lounge. Thoughts is a bit annoying. Yeah, just let that go. Spark Double might mean they have Negate or something in hand, I guess. Okay, they take the binding. Okay, there's Narset. Which is a little bit concerning. Stops us drawing cards from Keruga as well. Probably just playing Tanuki here. They don't. They don't tick down Narset. Okay, well, we're just going to cast this and hope for the best. This quite possibly means they're going to Days Undoing us here. Don't know how many Days Undoings they run. Think about sideboarding. Gonna want all of our counterspells, Thought Distortions, Dragonlord Dromokas. Okay, they do Days Undoing. Okay, we can't cycle that. We can, but in their turn. Okay, 2 cycle lands, not ideal. Let's go for attacking Narset. See if the opponent's found a kill spell. Okay, Narset down. Let's cycle. We should play the forest in case we draw a binding. Probably shouldn't have cycled that either. Yeah, better against Thoughtseize. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, they edict that away after we kill Narset with it. Wonder if we're meant to just concede. Save time. But given that we have cards that are capable of winning us the game, I'm going to play the mountain and pass, and then in their upkeep, no, not in their upkeep actually, in their end step, I'm going to destroy, or look to destroy the Xander's Lounge. Okay, dig through time is quite scary. I mean, they do need some way to win the game, but it's quite likely to find it. Okay, so we have to go for this now. They don't usually have any way to gain life, so we can kind of potentially nickel and dime them here. They're losing 2 from Thoughtseize and 2 from Bedazzle, so get a 10. They get an 8. Oh, it's this. Okay, sure. I mean, they've tapped out for it, so if we rip exactly Carnosaur or Quintorius... No. What did they exile? Use this Watery Grave. Triome. Sure. We've got one more turn. We haven't actually seen any counter spells. Sacred Foundry, Otawara. Okay, so still no. Okay, Narset. If they reveal a counter spell here, we'll just concede. Okay, they play the Jace. So I haven't seen this in actually action yet. This one, so they can essentially, yeah, Jace into Tibalt on turn 4. I think they can do that. Well, that's a Carnosaur, so we'll play a land, cast the Carnosaur. Resolves, but they probably have an Edict anyway. Cast. Oh, Clever Impersonator's a good draw, a good hit, because now if they Edict our Carnosaur, I wonder if we're meant to just get Tibalt. Probably not. They probably have Negate, maybe? No Negate. Cast the Impersonator. Deal the opponent 2 damage. So we copy Carnosaur here. They don't have like an Edict or anything. Cast Quintorius. Like, if the opponent just doesn't do anything, why did they negate that one, I wonder? Oh, we haven't lost all the Spark Double. Oh, yes, I should have actually made a Tibalt, maybe? Okay, opponent's got Gaia Eat Sanitarium. They have to find a way to deal with all these Carnosaurs, though. Okay, Extinction Event probably does that quite well. They are at 4. We can never draw a card is the problem. They exile one with Tibalt. Oh, just so they can cast it, I guess. But we do have Quintorius on the field. We've got some instant speed things we can do with Gaia Reach. Like we can find more Carnosaurs. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I kind of forgot that they'd exiled all of our Spark doubles, so I should have brought in one of the Clever Impersonators as a copy of Tibalt. I don't know why they're doing that now. It's their end step, right? So now we want to hold any lands we draw. Okay. Plus make a token pass. So yeah, now we hold on to the land. Okay, they have Fatal Push. Oh, they're at 4. It's not, you know, too wild that. I guess we don't actually. I wonder if are we meant to cycle here? Okay, they play a Carnosaur, which is a bit scary. Into Juice. Yeah, because then we get more of a choice over what we discard next turn. Okay, another Triome. Oh, they could just do it now. We discard it, but that's fine. Yeah, that's why we're not meant to do it, because they could just they just activate it now. So what do we need? Like, Bedecks are probably some of our best draws. That's not bad. Can we do that and dome them for 2? 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, well, we'll cast it. Cast this. So it's also a 10-10. Well, I suppose the opponent just Tibalts this turn. They can ultimate. What's the ultimate of this? Whenever you cast a copy it. Okay, so they can ultimate that and that. I don't know. We'll let them have their fun with. Okay, Tibalt just exiles the Beanstalk Giant. Well, we're still at 24 life though. Opponent's got to kill us. Gaia Reach doesn't stop. Bedeck. Okay, they just cast a Valky. I guess that's a blocker. Yeah, we can't save Quintorius, unfortunately. Find Binding as well. Oh, actually, no, hold on, because we haven't got anything now, we can't do that. I needed to keep a card. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, I think we can just concede now. Yeah, we needed to find... don't really know. Like, we found that Beanstalk Giant, and then, yeah, the opponent just killed everything. Okay, so blue-black control with the Jace package. So we actually get rid of the Beanstalk Giants, I think, because it's sorcery speed and all of that. We just got so much stuff to bring in. Shark Typhoons, all of that stuff. All of the Thought Distortions. Want the Dragonlords as well. We'll cut a couple of Armadillos. A Tanuki. And then it's between these. I think I'm just going to cut another Armadillo. Is ramp better than just finding our lands? So yeah, that was very close. I've got them down all the way down to 2 life. I think if I hadn't forgotten about our... if I hadn't forgotten about the opponents exiling all of our stuff, I think we would have been much better off. We can keep this one. Like, it's got some stuff to do, and it has Thought Distortion and the like double black to cast it. Okay, Spark Double, not the best draw. Start playing out our Triomes. Not imagining we need to Leyline Binding here. That's pretty good. Do we want to... no, I don't think so. Don't want to make it obvious that we've got the reduced to Rubble. If they go Narset, we're binding it anyway. Take Deadly Cover Up, so yeah, we'll just go binding. Hit the Narset. Well, there's Quintorius. Do you need to find lands? I think we have to just let that resolve. I could reduce. I think reduce gets a lot worse. And if they pay for it, we can just Rubble, hopefully. Bit awkward here because we don't have the land to play Quintorius. Okay, they do play it. So they have to take Quintorius here. We really need to find a land. If they don't take Quintorius, we find any untapped land, we just win the game. But yeah, they take Quintorius. So now we just want lands. Mirrorshell Crab's okay. I guess I'm just gonna do this. Cut them off some mana. Maybe we're meant to keep some of the land searchers in, but okay, there's a Blood Crypt. opponent draws a card. They could just go for dead. Well, no, they can't quite go for Deadly Cover-Up. Okay, Narset. Can't do anything about that. Or we can Binding it. But we do have the ability. Well, if we find a land, we can Thought Distortion. Okay, they're going for Days Undoing, which we counter potentially. Negate. Yeah, we use our mana here. So we really need a land. Land or Quintorius. Untapped land, that is, or Quintorius. Ugh. It's just so rough. Okay, pass the turn. They could Days Undoing here. If they have another Narset, they could also, they can't quite cover up. But we would love for them to just cast Days Undoing. Okay, deduce. Wonder if they're going for it here. We channel the Tanuki. Okay, they draw a card. Oh, they must be looking for Thoughtseize. They could also have the this is why Tanuki is like so good. Unexpected land out of nowhere. So we probably want more forest. Yeah. Then we just go Thought Distortion. We could wait, but the longer we wait, the more likely they are to find Narset Days Undoing. Okay, so we hit quite a bit there, but they do have Otawara. I'm going to play the land because at some point we want to go, if we find untapped land next time, we can potentially go Keruga. They also have Otawara for our Binding, which is annoying. Actually, we're going to have to remember that because yeah, if we cast Keruga. Okay, really don't want to see. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Okay, we find another Thought Distortion though. And a Carnosaur actually. So we just go Carnosaur. Copy of Carnosaur. Oh, we found double Clever Impersonator first, really annoying. Oh, come on. There's Quintorius. Don't think we have enough now. It'll be 2, then 4, then 6. Copy Quint. Oh, I guess we can potentially. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we copy Quint again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got one more left. Let's go a 4. Oh, but we can cast this, and then we can cast... Oh, yeah, and then we can copy the Carnosaur to deal the last few points of damage, because it will cascade into another Quint. Yeah, there we go. Thanks to... I can't remember the who commented, but thanks to someone who pointed out in the last video that you can... I think that you can do that. Like, I think I'd... just gone copy the last Quint and make a token, but yeah, when you've got enough Quintoriuses out, you can just cascade into the last one. I keep saying cascade, but it's actually discover. Okay, so we're a little bit short on lands there, which was a bit unfortunate, but do we want to make any changes? Reduced to Rubble was good, although there's no way we're... Like, how good is Horned Loch-Whale? Like, it's a flash 6/6, but I think I'd rather a bit more guarantee our lands. Right. So we're 1-1. I think we're going to just keep this. I don't think we want a mulligan. So yeah, I think this is okay. Oh, we don't actually have Island. Oh, but we do with Tanuki. Well, there's a Thought Distortion as well. I wonder if they... I don't think Blue-Black runs the Narcissus Reversal these days. Okay, Valky... They can take one of our... Well, they probably take Tanuki here. Stop us ramping. I did kind of forget they were on that plan as well. Okay, they take the Tanuki. Okay, just start playing out our lands. I guess they could go Narset. Might be in a bit of trouble. Especially if they have Days Undoing. Thoughtseize. They're going to take the Thought Distortion. Yeah. Makes sense. Take 2. What do we think of Binding? Let's play the Sacred Foundry and pass. I wonder if we're meant to Binding Valky. Probably. Take the 2 damage. Because we need Island, really. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it, because then we have the potential to get Matt Island for the crab. Okay, opponent negates our Binding, which seems quite aggressive. Okay, so I guess we just go land. I'm just going to add Keruga. A little bit annoying not finding any blue mana. Okay, opponent attacks for 2. I wonder if I'm meant to cast Keruga here. Probably. Although that's quite good. So we could hold up. I'm just going to cast Keruga. Like it uses our mana. If they want to use a kill spell on it, we're kind of okay with that. A little bit surprised they do that. Unless they're just going to Narset Days Undoing now. Okay, they do Edict. We do have the Crab, potentially. Although it doesn't... Yeah, it's kind of losing... Where's Quintorius? It's interesting. I want to cycle this, I wonder. Yeah, I think so. We are slowly being beaten down by this Valky. Well, that's a bit scary. Let's cycle. We could counter that. Actually, I think I'm probably going to counter that. Don't really want to start getting hit by a 6/6. Don't know, maybe that's... But they can play around Mirrorshell Crab all day is a problem. Don't Thought Seize us. I think we just have to jam Quintorius this turn. Although they're tapping... Okay. Well, we're going to go for it. Got 2 cards in hand. Okay, so we go for the Carnosaur now, right? Yeah, because it's not as weak to negate. Is worse into Censor. Yeah, hitting Quintorius is nice. Okay, well, we'll discover. Cast the Spark Double. Nice to hit the Spark Double first, as usual. Oh, they could have Mystical Dispute. No, they would have just disputed the Carnosaur. Dig through time in response. So I think this is just lethal now, right? So they obviously just didn't have anything. So yeah, copy Quintorius. Minus. Spark Double. I think this should be enough. Yeah. Discover 4. Impersonator. Copy the non-legendary one. And that's the game. Well, we managed to survive there and take the win. So, yeah, really happy with that. We're 4-0, only dropping a game in that last one. But, as in, yeah, hadn't lost a game before that. But, yeah, let's play for the trophy. Okay, let's play first. Got our Hippo. We're going to mulligan this one. 2 Spark Doubles. Yeah, this hand's good. We'll bottom... Is it wild? I think I'm just going to get rid of Bedazzle and guarantee that we have the ability to win the game on turn 4. Like, if they'd revealed Gigantha, I might have kept the Bedazzle. Bedazzle. Okay, we're against Amalia. Okay, so... Yeah, I am going to actually use that. Innkeeper, so they could go off next turn, but they can't attack with Amalia. It could be that they didn't have the requisite black mana. So we want to get actually a swamp here, because then we can go, if we draw Binding, we can go Beanstalk Giant, fetch Plains. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, now we can go play the swamp, Beanstalk Giant. I mean, that's very lucky, obviously. Some premonition. But yeah, we can go Beanstalk Giant and then hold up Binding and then win the game next turn. I don't know what they could have to stop us winning the game. Hopefully they just tap out and go for something here. They could go, you know, if they cord or something. Okay, there's Amalia. Do we want them to explore? I'm just going to Binding. They use the treasure. I guess they could have Boseiju. Yeah, pay 3 life. Just didn't really want them exploring. And now we just get to untap and Quintorius them. Clever Impersonator, not the best hit, but yeah, keep the new one. Hopefully we hit Spark Double now. Yep, okay, that should be fine. I need to actually sit down and actually work out how much each combination does. Although you have no control, like there's no way we're not jamming it here. But there might be situations, I guess, where you need to know what the probability of actually doing enough damage. I've seen some lists run an extra Clever Impersonator. Okay, copy here. And this will be lethal. Okay, so this matchup is, I believe, unfavorable. Our combo is just a turn slower usually, but we do have interaction that can get us there. Okay, so we want the ramp. The Armadillo can go potentially, although gaining above 20 can be good. We want the removal spell, so just, well, yeah, I think we'll just do that and then cut a couple of armadillos. Let's see. Oh, this, no, we have to mulligan this, right? I get very excited when I see Virtue of Persistence. It's just quite a cool, flashy card, but yeah, this hand's just not doing enough. I mean, this one isn't really either. Like, yes, it wins the game on turn 5, but by then, yeah, I think we're mulliganing this. We want ramp or interaction, I think. Yeah, this is great. So we'll go keep this bottom Spark Double. And yeah, it's going to be a land. I think it's not island. I think it's Blood Crypt. We've got the swamp there. Yeah, let's put the Blood Crypt back. And we can just go Triome. Okay, Tanuki's not a bad. Actually, that's a really good draw. Because then next turn we go shock in Sacred Foundry, kill something. Then the turn after we can channel, hopefully find an untapped land. Ooh, Deep Cavern Bat. Okay. So they take, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, play the Foundry. So yeah, this turn we're going to try and hopefully, yeah, we need to find an untapped land. Just naturally, otherwise we can't win the game until turn 5. Opponent not doing anything there, which is suspicious. Triome. I'm just going to ramp and hopefully we can find a land. So, I don't really know what the opponent's doing here. They could have Coco. Oh, they run Get Lost actually, so they probably have Get Lost. Okay, so no Coco. Okay, so this just reeks of Get Lost. Okay, so let's grab a... I think there's a forest. Okay, draw. So we do find the land. I think I'm just going to... Yeah, we're just going to play Quintorius. And then I'm just going to plus. Oh, Aven Interrupter. Okay. Makes sense. But like, we can play it for free next turn. I wonder if we're meant... Yeah, I wonder if we're now meant to just go for it. I think we probably are. Opponent's got 4 cards in hand. Okay, they thought seize another Tanuki. They could have another Aven Interrupter, but they're just not dealing us enough damage in that case. And now they have 2 flying attackers. We can't... I don't think we can plus. Oh, it costs more, actually. Okay, Boseiju... we're going to cast it. Do this and this. Okay, hit Spark double. Oh, it does cost more. Oh, so I needed... I should have played a land. Oh, that was really stupid. Okay, so copy this one. Oh, we can play a land now, though. Cast Spark double. Yeah, because I forget about this extra line of text that stops our combo. It doesn't stop our combo. They didn't attack, so they probably have Cord. Copy here. Then we plus. So we're not in bad shape, but if they Cord for Amalia... Okay, they called for Wild Growth Walker, which probably, well, probably means they have Amalia in hand. But that destroys everything else. We're at life enough. Okay, they don't kill the one that lets us cast stuff from exile, though. That's like going to ultimate this turn. Okay. See what they reveal. Because it is possible still for us to win. If they put Aetherflux Reservoir on top, that gets a lot harder. Okay, they're playing Lively Dirge. I'm a huge fan of this card in this deck. I've played some of this deck on. I play quite a lot of this on the channel. Okay. I put a load into the graveyard, so we are able to ultimate this turn, but we haven't got loads of stuff. But we can go ultimate, cast Quintorius, cast Spark, double, start the process going. Okay, they've gone through a lot of their decks, still haven't seen Aetherflux Reservoir. Don't think we've now got any way to kill Amalia. At what point do they... Okay, so they've... Okay, so they don't find the reservoir. Hopefully... Okay, Phantom's fine. They are at 105 though. So I'm finding the Carnosaur off the top. Okay, another Quintorius. So that enables us to combo again. This one's not legendary though. Okay, so what's maximum damage? We got 6 mana. We can get up to 10 mana. So we go cast Quintorius. Actually, I think we can go kill this. I think we want to ultimate, but we also want to get as much use out of this one as we can. So okay, so we're casting this one. Okay, and then we go minus. Yeah, we want to make as many copies of Quintorius as we can. Okay, copy. Discover. Do you need to keep track of how many copies we've got as well? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. There's one in the graveyard. So this will be number 4. Right, so make sure we don't copy our legendary one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies. So this will be the last one. Cast this. Okay, so copy the non-legend. So that's the lot of those. So now we go ultimate. We can't cast the... Oh, we can cast another Quintorius though. So we've got 5 mana. Just, or we could cast, no, we have to cast this one. new one, then go plus, plus, play the land. Well, it's not bad. Opponent's got Coco on top. They might just have the Aetherflux Reservoir in hand, I guess. We don't have any Quintorius is able to ultimate. We can just start churning out tokens. They can kill one of our Quintoriuses. They're attacking us. Yeah, I think we block. That's an interesting draw. Okay, so we'll attack for... Yeah, we can attack for 3. Actually, yeah, I shouldn't have done this really. Start plussing all of these. Make a load of Quintorius tokens. I think I'm going to use the Virtue. Just kill this. But they get to... no, they don't gain any life from this one. Okay, so they Coco in response. Yeah, killing the flyer as well to protect our Quintorius is pretty good. Like, we got 2 ready to ultimate potentially. Okay, there's a Walker. Okay, they only hit Walker. I think I'm just meant to kill that, like right now. As soon as that, as soon as a creature explores, that gets too big for Bedeck. Okay, pass the turn. We may even, actually no, we're not taking any hits from Amalia because now Aetherflux Reservoir isn't just an instant win, and we're making enough tokens to just chump block forever. So yeah, playing around Aetherflux Reservoir. That was obviously a very poor hit from their collected company. And with a bit of luck, they put Aetherflux Reservoir on the bottom. Okay, well they're attacking. We'll block. So we can ultimate potentially this turn. Just start casting a load more stuff. Which we probably do. What have they got here? Lively Dirge would be pretty rough. Yeah. Okay. But that's... Okay, so they must have some way of gaining life, or they must have the Explore creature in hand? No. Okay. That's pretty good. So let's go kill this one. I suppose they could cord for 1, which would... Actually, we want to ultimate first. Yeah, so let's go... we want to keep the copy that's not legendary. because then we can respond to them cording. Assuming they let this go, we can now respond to them cording with Bedeck. So we want to cast the other Quintorius. No, we can just cast. We got 2, 4, 6, 7, 11 mana. So yeah, we just go cast Quintorius. Dome them for a load more damage. Oh, can we? No, we can't do that one. Okay, so then we just go Virtue, kill this, being sure to leave up. And then if they cord in response, we'll kill. Oh, Tamio's safekeeping. Okay. So now we just have to go kill this again. Okay, so opponent concedes. I'm surprised they didn't go for the Tamio safekeeping right away, but we were able to kind of give ourselves the best chance to win. But yeah, we 5-0, and we beat quite a lot of the big decks. I would like to play Phoenix, I guess, just for testing purposes. But yeah, really happy with the deck. No real changes I want to make. This will be, given the 5-0, I'll now be running this exact 75 at the weekend. So yeah, really happy with that. Do let me know if you saw anything could have been done differently, or you got any suggestions for the deck, or any reading that I can you can point me to. Always happy to go and have a look. But yeah, in the meantime, thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.